All right, here we go. What's up, everybody? Weather Wednesday coming at you with another RAID Legends live stream. And tonight we are closing out CVC, and my clan isn't a tough one, but we're currently in the lead. See if we can hold on to it. What's up, Scrub? Welcome in. How's your CVC going? Ours is going to be tight. I think this is probably the best we've ever done, and we are not guaranteed a victory here. This is going to be tough, but it'd be real nice if we won. We've got some players going all out, and hopefully we can pull this off somehow. But the clan that we're going up against, they're not backing down. But personally, I'm kind of out of things to do. I am pretty much bone dry other than doing some classic arena. And that's about it. But I'm hoping that we win because we got that fusion coming up. I'm guessing tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the day after. So I'm pretty much tapped out. Now I can do a little bit of gear enhancement, gear enchanting, but not a lot. But we're gonna try to build Kalvalax tonight. I've done a little bit more research on him, and I've got an idea of what I want to do. Actually, much easier than I expected. Should be pretty easy. We were losing at first, but we picked up the pace. 700k is usually pretty safe unless you're in a really high up clan that is putting up millions and millions. You've been slacking. I showed everybody how to get the points, man. You got books? Use your books. I got plenty of books, but I don't really have any champions that I want to use them on right now. I need some mythical books though, because someday I'm gonna pull that primal shard that's gonna have my Siegfried or my Crixie in it. Hey Chris, welcome in. How's your CVC going? We're in a close one. We're up 140,000 it looks like. Not a lot. We're in a tough one, but we're trying. I'm kind of out of stuff to do. Getting my 80 points at a time in Classic Arena. But we're going to be building up Kalvalax here in a couple minutes. And we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll try him out a little bit in Arena. You lost. You're giving up. How much are you down by? We've lost the last 2 or 3 real CVCs, personal CVCs. The other ones I don't even pay attention to whether we won or not. Like I don't even look. I grab whatever we get. But the fact that we still have regular CVCs without personal rewards, what's the point? Pulled 14 sacreds and got 3 Legos. I had a clanmate. He was in here last night for a little bit. He pulled 4 shards. Well, he pulled more after that, but in his first 4 shards, he got Newt and Duchess back to back. That's crazy. Personally, I try my best not to pull shards during CVC. I got my Ambrose. You're running 5 accounts. Are you trying to do referrals or something? I finished mine like 2 summers ago and then just never logged back in really. So if you guys saw my video today, Empress, I know Scrub saw it. Empress, the anomaly. He's got 2 stars. 2 stars. I would have taken 1. It would have been nice if I got more. Do you want to be in a real clan? I think that we're gonna. I think we're gonna lose a member here. We got one guy that's brand new and he's done 6K. Like, how do you only get 6K? How is that even possible if you're playing the game? That's just from clan rewards, or from clan boss. You should get 6K. I think he's got to go. Yeah, I think you need to get at least your main account. You got to get into a real clan. Doesn't have to be ours, but you need to get in a real clan so you're getting real rewards, not just from Demon Lord, but Hydra, Chimera. 150k CVC is fine. And if you pay attention to my live stream 2 nights ago, you can learn how to get more points in the future. But back to Empress. He's a little bit better now. He's still not perfect. We still have a lot of improvement to do. I'm gonna have to look at that over time. But now he's got close to 100k HP. I know that the Kraken's got like 130k HP on him or something. But 100k is decent. 241 speed is not what I want, but it's okay-ish. Not really. That needs to be faster for sure. Crit damage is not what I want, but the accuracy is fine. The accuracy, I'll take 334. That'll take care of most issues. But I still need to tinker around with his gear. Decide if maybe I want to steal gear from some other champions. It's just tough. It's tough to gear all of the champions that you want to gear. But he's better now. I mean, when we built him, he was like 80k HP or something. But he's a little bit better now. He's at least possibly usable now. But I definitely want to make him better. But tonight, we're not focused on Empress. We are going to be working on Kalvalax just because I want to. One of the coolest looking champions in the game, in my opinion. I always thought that I thought that you needed 2, and for the longest time you did. I kind of feel like with this Arachnelixir, I want to see if you still need 2 to clear waves in like Doom Tower, because there are some speed. I know that there are some speed double Kalvalax teams out there. I kind of feel like I could possibly do it with just 1 now. So I'm gonna try. Now, right now, I've just got a +6 Arachnelixir. I don't really know if it's that big of a deal getting him to level 9 or even past level 3, because I'm not going to build it up to 15. I'm not. My cat's gaze isn't 15 yet. But I think that's probably just fine like that, because I don't care that much about his HP. He's got 3 stars. I've got Phantom Touch. I'm not sure if that's the best thing for him. because we don't really care about him attacking enemies. That's not his deal, but I don't know what's better for him. I really should have looked that up. Do you guys know? Is there something specific that would help him? Is it lethal dose, maybe? Increases the damages enemies receive from poison debuffs placed by this champion in arena and siege battles. Well, that's got to be it, right? Is there any reason not to change this to lethal dose? Ignores 35% of their resistance in arena and siege. It would give me extra attack, which I already have. I assume that that's the best thing to put on him is lethal dose, unless I'm missing something. Yeah, lethal dose, okay. That just makes sense. I don't even know when I chose his... Well, when I chose his blessing, I probably wasn't assuming that I was going to use him in arena. That wasn't a thing until the last month or two. And so, what I figured from Kalvalax is the only thing that matters is attack. Sets don't really matter, other than like I'm probably going to try to get him in Cruel if I can, because you get that extra 15% attack. But the most important thing is just looking for like triple, quad attack rolls, which I don't know how many I have on my whole account, but I'm just gonna have to kind of go piece by piece looking for crazy attack rolls. Obviously, attack percentage, attack percentage, attack percentage. I mean, this is good. It already has attack with accuracy. That's a possibility. This might need to still be accuracy, but if I can find like crazy feral pieces or pinpoint pieces, yeah, I mean it would be nice to get him in 4 pieces of pinpoint, but someone made a point. Actually, it was I'm in the I don't use Discord like an insane amount, like I probably should, but someone made a meme on the raid on the like the main raid Discord, and it said that it was basically the point was that because pinpoint is in the game now, people are less likely to have sheep to have polymorph as their blessing. So it's almost like the existence of pinpoint in the game, not even having it on your champion, but just having it in the game makes it less likely that you're going to get sheeped. I mean, unless you're going against, well, it doesn't really matter with him. It doesn't even matter if you're going up against like Armons or something, because he's just putting up those poisons right away. Now, you might have to pay attention to, like, if you're doing classic arena, you might just have to look, oh, do they have polymorph? But you can tell if you actually pay attention. Do they have sheep? Do they have sheep? There's not a lot. There's some. Like, you'd have to watch out for a team like this that has polymorph. Double polymorph. Oh, that's my team. But this guy, Armons has polymorph. But there's a lot less polymorph in the game just because pinpoint and feral exist. Yeah, I mean that's the problem with Kalvalax in the first place, is if you're going against a team with a lot of stone skin, you could be in trouble. Really, my understanding is Kalvalax is best against a speed team. So if somebody's just trying to go really fast with like Arbiter, Shusen, something like that, they're probably less concerned with having a bunch of stone skin. They're probably just trying to go fast. And I think that's kind of the best thing to use him for. Yeah, people are just trying to go fast again. We're kind of back to a speed meta. Like it's tough to figure out. Like, do you go pure speed or do you go stone skin? Now, personally, I just don't have the speed gear to go pure speed. I don't have insane pinpoint gear. I don't have insane speed gear. Like I don't have like the craziest supersonic gear or whatever. Like other than my Arbiter, who is built pretty well, I just don't have that kind of stuff. So I put almost everybody in stone skin that I can. He's best against speed teams, but most speed teams do have Armands or even Fabian. Yeah, that's true. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you come up against more Fabians or Armands now? I feel like the general consensus is that they're both really good. They're both like you can go with either one. I'm more scared of Fabian these days than I am of Armands, particularly because I put my champions in stone skin. So really, he's not going to stun me. He's just going to polymorph one of my champions. So as long as I can deal with that, he's not nearly as scary as Fabian, who is going to strip my stone skin and is going to lock me out. Yeah, I would rather go against Armands than Fabian. They're both good. I'll use both of them. Fabian just really annoys me. Like Fabian annoys me more than probably even Armands did when Armands first came out. Like I don't know if that necessarily makes him better. It's close, like they're both good. But just because of the way that my teams are set up. Because I use a lot of stone skin, I don't really want to be locked out. I don't really care if one of my champions gets polymorphed. I'll show you what happens. It doesn't matter the team. Like if I run this team and I go up against an Armands, he's got to choose. All of these guys are in stone skin. He'll probably just polymorph the horse. Well, then I still have my nuker, right? I still have my other nuker. I can still get rid of their stone skin because I have Armands, and I just nuke them. If I have to, I bring back the horse eventually. She's going to reset skills. I'm good to go. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. If I were to go up against this team and they were to lock me out, say they had a nuker and another control champion or whatever they have over here, that's exactly what I do. Is I just depend on Ancora to hopefully reset his skills. That's exactly what I do. I don't know if that's obvious. I had to figure that out on my own. But I don't know. I think that there needs to be a better counter to lockout champions. Obviously, mythicals can just change form, right? So that's something. But for the rest of the champions, for legendaries, because they almost had it, right? I think is it High Elves? No. Glacea. She was supposed to be the anti-warlord, right? Because her skills cannot be put on cooldown. Whenever an enemy tries to put either of this champion's skills on allies' skills on cooldown, places a freeze debuff. They just didn't make this strong enough, right? They could buff her, make it work through Stone Skin or something. Obviously, I asked this because I just pulled her. But they just they messed up. Nobody used her, but that was her point. They need to either buff her or make somebody be able to do that. That's just a legendary, not just mythicals. Just my opinion. Anyway, Kalvalax. I'm just gonna use my last hour of free gear removal because tomorrow I think we're gonna have the updates come into the game in the morning, and then we won't have to worry about that anymore. So Kalvalax, I'm just going to take off all his gear. Don't need it. We'll figure that out eventually. We want to add as much accuracy and attack as possible. So, did you say what 3 legendaries you pulled? Feels like it's been a while since I pulled anybody worth anything. I mean, I did pull the second Duchess not long ago, but the first Duchess is a little bit more exciting. Second Duchess is good, but the first one was more exciting. All right, let's get as much attack as we possibly can. Attack high. So we got a double hit here at 18%. We don't have the greatest pinpoint gear, but that's probably worth a chance. Okay, we double hit with pinpoint. So that's a possibility. This one's still better, but it's not pinpoint. What else we got? 5-star, 5-star. Nothing crazy. We got Merciless. One piece of Merciless. We got a double hit on it already. That could be crazy. So that's a possibility. And then what do we have with Feral? That could be good. Your Kalvalax love to be sheeped. Okay. I will consider that for sure. What else we got? Okay, those aren't the best. All right, let's just try. Oh, that's not even an attack piece. What's better? So that versus that. Let's see what this hits. Ooh. This one's pretty hard to deny. We'll see if we get other pinpoint set pieces over here. All right, how about here? Attack. Okay. What do we have here? So we got attack with some accuracy. I guess that's what we need. I guess we need to see if we're going to get better accuracy rolls out of anything. Anything 6-star? That would be a little bit better. Just put it on for now. Okay, that's probably going to be the best one. And we either need attack or accuracy here. Pinpoint. We don't care so much about speed. This is actually a really good piece. We got accuracy with 19% attack. So we got 2 pieces of pinpoint. That'll do. Let's make sure that we aren't going to ignore anything. I like keeping the accuracy piece. I think I'm just going to keep that. And then let's see if we hit accuracy. Nice. Okay, this is pretty good. We got quite a bit of accuracy here. We'll just add some decent attack for now. I'll worry about where to use the glyphs later. Don't worry about speed. Let's just get some extra accuracy. My glyphs are just gone. And here. Okay, good enough for now. Can we get attack? No. And I'm out of dust. Can we get attack? Nope. I'll have to deal with that later. All right. It's a rough life sitting in plat. I wish we could do friend battles. I'd like to see what it's like going up against your defense. I'm sure it would crush me. All right, attack. What can we find here? So I've got pretty decent perception gear, but we want to be looking for, let's go with equipped. We want to be looking for pinpoint, obviously. This all the attack percentage gloves I have on my account. I probably sold a bunch of my attack percentage, not realizing what I wanted to do with Kalvalax someday. Well, this is pretty good. We got the attack bonus. No accuracy on this one, unfortunately. This would be better if we hit attack percentage. Save my dust for now. And then, well, these are pretty good. That's tough. Probably go perception for now. Gonna go with these for now. We might have to change that. All right. Chess piece. Pinpoint. Okay, we got a couple options. There we go. Right there. Attack percentage chess piece, triple accuracy. I'll just have to dust the ascendants. The ascension. I'll have to dust that. Hopefully we win this CVC and I can get a bunch of dust from farming Sand Devil and Shogun. Okay, we're up to 3 pieces of pinpoint. That's good. We should have plenty of options. Oh. See, we got a couple of rolls of pinpoint boots. That'll probably work. Did we have better perception? Possibly, but the fact that we had pinpoint makes everything else a whole lot easier. All right. So right now, we are looking at 7,800 attack, 375 accuracy. We're on the right track. Obviously, once we build up these artifacts, this is a pretty easy build. I kind of thought so. I kind of thought building Kalvalax would not be that crazy difficult. Once you realize he just needs accuracy and attack, pretty easy. So we're just looking for accuracy and attack percentage and priority on attack. And I kind of want to see if I have anything decent and cruel. It's not really that good. Or fatal. Do I have anything in fatal? It's okay. That's possibly a good piece. But we're probably going to succeed with perception. I should probably steal this from Corman. I believe he's a defensive based nuker anyway. So he doesn't need it. It's got good attack, good accuracy. Probably a good option. We'll just steal that for now. Nishak for similar stats. It's probably going to be the best weapon. We can steal this. I don't even know the last time I used Archmage Helmet. We'll just steal that for now. And okay, obviously we're not going to find attack here, so we just need the most accuracy we can get. Change that. And I don't use Dracomorph. I need to rebuild him anyway. He probably has 2 pieces on. And so we can just steal that with the triple accuracy. There we go. What do we end up with? 8,600 attack and 537 accuracy. Now we can still enchant, we can still ascend, and we still need to upgrade. I'd say that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. We can glyph a few things. We can use the CVC points anyway. I just want to use the 5 stars for now, though. 4%'s fine. Let's get that accuracy. We don't have glyphs, but we hit. And let's get that attack up a little bit. How many glyphs will it take? There we go. Not too bad. And what do we have here? Let's ascend it. And we hit flat attack. Not what we want, but it's something. Add a little bit of accuracy. Tiny amount of attack. That one's pretty good. Needs to be dusted. I don't know if I have... Yeah, there we go. Okay, up to 20%. Let's see if we can hit attack. Nope. Can we hit attack? Yes, we can. And we're pretty much out of the bigger oils. Let's enchant the attack a little bit and the accuracy. This is looking pretty good. Getting some CVC points while I'm at it. This might be my highest CVC yet. All right, looking pretty good. I'll upgrade these as soon as we get an event during the fusion. And what are we looking at? 9,000 attack, pretty good. I've definitely seen Kalvalaxes at over 10,000. I think I can get that pretty close after I level up my gear. Pretty close. Think that'll do. We don't really care about the HP. Don't really care about the speed. He's got 50% crit rate, but his actual skills, his active skills are kind of weak anyway. 554 accuracy is pretty good. Probably most of the champions that could resist him are probably going to be in Stone Skin anyway. So, who do we try him with? Who does he pair well with in Arena? Besides the mythicals I don't have. What can we do? Obviously, we're probably going to want to go against a speed team. Probably like Nishak. Let's see. Kalvalax. Now, I can always throw in Marishka, because she's going to keep us alive from anything that Nishak is going to do. Maybe we can We can throw him in just to see if we can use him under any circumstances. And how about we just throw in Ancora or something? Probably not a team that I would actually use. Just throw in a team together. See what happens. Okay, they've got... Oh, that's not quite enough to kill them. Most of them. Oh, I guess it is. I guess it's enough. If we had just a little bit more attack, probably be a little bit easier. How about this guy? What do you think he has on him? He doesn't have sheep. He's going to go a lot faster than us. You think he has stone skin on? We'll find out. Interesting team. What else we got? How's it going to do against a mythical? Does it take out mythicals? Are they going to be a problem? We don't have any sheep. Gizmac. Well, we'll find out. Okay, so they did have stone skin. That could have been a problem. That's why we brought in Embrys. Oh, that's a problem, isn't it? We do that. And double hit. Ooh. A weak hit. Ooh. Ooh. All right, we pulled it off. Not too bad. Kind of a fun team. Don't think I want to go up against this guy. Let's see. Let's find another speed team. Let's see what happens when we go up against a Crixia. What do you guys think? Does this team make sense? Am I going to run into problems? Or are they mostly going to kill themselves? Not quite. He just needs that little bit more of attack. We'll take care of that when we ascend the gear. Not bad. We don't have to worry about stone skin. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. And pretty good. Pretty good team. It's a nice double whammy when the poison kills someone because they also get the necrosis stack as well. Good point. Yeah, this. See how it does against. And that's a pretty weak team. This should be an automatic win, I think. See if they have something to surprise me with. Probably not. I think they just might be dead. Woo. That's a fun team. I was looking for some more Empress options. Right? How strong are they? Decently strong. Think we'll be able to take them on. Think this team might just work out. I'm sure it has some weaknesses. I wouldn't use it as a defensive team. Oh, we got sheeped, but not our Kalvalax. Okay. Do that. And good night. Okay, not bad. Not bad. What about just a single Armons? What happens? Does he die automatically? Oh, he's got stone skin. Never trust the auto. Eh. Whatever. What else we got? Okay, we got a polymorph on Armons. It's a pretty weak team. I'm just racking up a few CVC points here. Need all the points we can get. Arbiter is shockingly tanky sometimes, but she'll go so fast. She'll end up killing herself anyway with the second poison. All right. What happens with this team? Ooh. Let's see if they have anything sneaky for us here. On Nishak. Okay. He's gone. That's why we bring in Marishka. All right, and then we'll have Empress take care of the rest. Goodbye. Not a bad combination here. At least on offense. What are you guys up to in the game tonight? Are you finishing off CVC? Have you given up? Have you done enough? You guys ready to start a fusion tomorrow? People keep asking, should I do the fusion? Should I do the fusion? And unless they nerf him, it looks like we should definitely do the fusion. Ooh, I'll take that. It looks crazy. I don't know. They said that they weren't going to buff or they weren't going to nerf him. Allegedly. I don't know if I believe it. But I would not skip this fusion if you can help it. It's like the people that skipped Newt, the people that skipped Thor, Armons, Fabian. It might be on that level. You might really kick yourself if you don't do the fusion. I assume that it's starting first thing in the morning. And supposedly they told some content creators that they weren't going to nerf him. I don't know. How much do we trust Plarium? Not usually a lot. But usually if they say that they're not going to nerf him, they don't do it right away at least. I mean, they still haven't properly nerfed Trunda. So I don't know. Could be insane. Broke my Nightmare Hydra record today. Auto battle. Pretty good. Just getting that second star on Othorion and rebuilding him a little bit. I improved him quite a bit doing that rebuild. What was it, a couple weeks ago? Thor is a little bit better. There are definitely better Thors out there. I still feel like I need to improve him somehow. He's doing okay, but I've seen people put up like double that damage with Thor. Maybe they had 6 stars on him. That would make a difference. I know when I got my 6th star on Marius, that dude's crazy with 6 stars. And then my brutal team, turns out this team's pretty consistent now. Lamasu is a beast. Put Lady Mikage in the 9 pieces of protection. This team is a lot better. It used to be pretty inconsistent. Like I used to have to try auto battles several times to get it right, but it's pretty consistent now, I think. I'd like to get a better star on Ninja, but pulled a 1 star today. Not helpful. And then I do want to try out Tholen now that he's got 5 star. I might make a video on him. I haven't decided. But watching Hydra runs, I don't know about you guys, but it's not the most exciting thing in the world to just watch an auto or semi-manual Hydra run. Not the most exciting thing in the world. I'm glad they brought auto battles in. Saved me 4 hours a week. Except for when I'm doing a video. Let's get a Sand Devil run in. Get all the CVC points we can. This team is pretty good. I did make a video on this team a couple months ago. It does fail once in a while just when Adeline misses a debuff. But other than that, it's fine. Pretty quick too. 18 seconds. Pretty typical. It's the only thing I use Quintus for, though. I thought he was going to be so important to my account. I thought maybe it'll be crazy in Arena. Maybe it'll be crazy in Hydra. But he's about as essential as Adeline on my account. I only use him for this. And this is the only thing that I use my Duke Kaimar for. This and Spider. I think he's on Spider now too. I must have gotten a reward for the tournament. I heard a rumor today. Actually, I think it was Ash's video today. He said that they didn't say it, but they're thinking about maybe nerfing Kurosa a little bit for the boss Kurosa, not the real Kurosa, not the champion. So I'm going to hold off on doing anything for Kurosa, see if they actually nerf her, and then maybe go crazy when they do nerf her, because I don't like farming stage 25. It's slow. I can do up through stage 29, but it's less consistent. Stage 30 is insane. But I don't want to do anything until I find out if they really are going to nerf her or not. Because if they do, obviously it's going to make everything easier, faster. Might as well hold off. I think that they had to have figured out that just people weren't farming it because it's slow, and not everybody can get to stage 30, not even advanced players. So I'm definitely going to finish this off tomorrow, whether or not we win CVC. The speeds on the Sand Devil champions. I will show you that setup. Yeah, I did not. I pulled Euros out of my vault. I looked at him and just thought, nah, not worth the effort. I have such garbage. I have garbage regen gear. It's so bad. I didn't even realize how bad it was because I don't use it for like anything anymore. But it's so bad. Okay, so how my Sand Devil team works. Got a team set up here. Adeline. All she does is her A3. And she's going 305. I don't think that these speeds need to be exact. I copied this from, I used Hell Hades excavator or whatever. The Hell Hades website. And I just copied that team. I don't think that the speeds have to be exact, but they should be in this order. And they need to be fast enough. But she needs pretty good accuracy. It does have really high accuracy. I don't know the exact number, but it's got to be pretty good. So I have her at 305. And then I've got Newt He's at 261. He's got some pretty good accuracy as well. Adeline also has the accuracy aura. I think that might factor in a little bit. Prince Kaimar, I actually have him going. This is my fast Kaimar, actually. He's 332. He could go slower probably and go last. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. It wouldn't depend on that. I've got him at 332. That doesn't have to be exact. He's just my fast Kaimar. So he's going first. And he's actually doing nothing at first. He's just there for the second go around. I have him doing the Seal of Magic. So he just does his A1, which does nothing. And then it goes into Adeline, who is dropping her A3. Now it does have to hit, for sure it needs to hit sleep and decrease speed. The decrease attack doesn't matter. But if it misses, if she gets 3%ed on either of those, it'll fail. Without question. So it's not a 100% team, but it's a very fast, pretty consistent, like a 90-something, 95-ish% team, 93, 94%, whatever. So Newt 261, Marius 301. I just happen to have him in pretty fast gear, thankfully. I don't think he has to go that fast. I don't know the exact speed that he needs to go. You just have to go before the boss goes. So I have him go A3, then A2. And then Quintus goes. And the important thing is they can't take any extra hits. So you can't have the mastery, the war mastery, where it gets an extra hit. And you can't have cruelty. When I made the video originally, I had Quintus with cruelty, and that gives an extra bonus hit sometimes. You can't have that. So you can't have cruelty on anything. And then Quintus's whole thing is that he's just putting down decreased defense. He does a little bit of damage, but not really. Like, that's not really what he's there for. Your damage is going to be from Marius and Newt. So I'll show you that again. I do have a video out from a couple months ago, so you can search for it if you don't have like something to write down, or you can revisit this stream when it goes off. But 305 for Adeline, 261 Newt. So they don't have to be insane speeds. They just have to be faster. 332 for Kaimar, 301 Marius, 304 Quintus. And so Marius could probably be a second Newt. I don't know. If you have like really strong Newts, I imagine that would probably work. Quintus, the thing about Quintus is he hits this decreased defense and he doesn't need accuracy. That's what makes him really good for this, is you don't have to build him with accuracy. I don't know if he's replaceable or not, but probably. But what happens is I'll do the run slowly if I can. Let's get this to one time. Okay, so Kaimar's gonna do an A1. That does nothing. It's not important at all. Adeline is gonna hit her A3. Super important. It has to hit the sleep and the decreased speed. Has to. And then he's throwing down the decreased defense, the Quintus. Then Marius is going to do his A3 and his A2. That's going to be 3 hits. That gets the counter down to 4. This is why you can't have extra hits. Then Newt's going to do his A3, and that's going to be 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. Then the boss is going to go. He's going to wake up. And that's going to give our Kaimar a chance to do his reset. And then Adeline's going to hit her A3. but it's not going to do anything. It doesn't do the sleep the second time around. It doesn't matter. We just can't, or we just have to get our damage in. So it doesn't even matter what she does because it does nothing. And then we just get our damage in. Damage, a little bit, ton of damage, and then Newt finishes it off. So I really think that 2 Newts would probably be just as good, I'm guessing. But what you can't do is you can't get extra hits in. When I originally had my Quintus, Godseeker Newt strategy, yeah, for the longest time, I had Godseeker and Drang, and it was so slow. It was 12 minutes, and then they nerfed the Sand Devil, and it was 6 minutes. It was so painful until I finally figured out this team. And there wasn't even a video out on this team. Not specifically, at least not that I saw. Maybe there was another one out there. But I just found it through the Hell Hades artifact thing. I just found the team and I copied it. I had to figure out a few things on my own. But Quintus. Oh, wait. Cruelty's fine. Phantom Touch is what it can't have. Sorry. Don't do Phantom Touch. Because the Phantom Touch did the bonus damage. And that wakes up the boss. It's like a 50-50 thing. So I was failing every other run, which is really annoying. It took me quite a bit of energy before I figured out how to fix that. Had to figure that out on my own. I was like, something. Like I had to figure out, was it War Master? Or what was it? It was that. It was Phantom Touch was killing my run. So that's how you do that. How are we doing? I'm at 512,000 points, and we're up by 200,000. And we got guys going hard. I'm not even number 1. Aaron Swanson is killing them. 534K. I don't know what he doesn't even chat much in the clan chat. Once in a while, but not much. I don't know if he pulled shards or what, but that's crazy. Loxlin, he's the one that pulled Newt and Duchess yesterday. So that's where a lot of his points are from. We got a lot of guys going hard. This guy better step up. He's got a few hours before he gets booted. We'll see. We'll see if he survives the cut. Not fully up to me. I'm not the clan leader. I'm just a deputy, vice leader, whatever we're called these days. But yeah, I use that Godseeker Drang combo. It was brutal. I would set it on my computer, walk away for a couple hours, and there'd be like 10 runs done. Awful. He's doing nothing, man, and he's new to the clan. I honestly, like, I don't even care if he makes the minimum now. I think he's got to go. He's not doing anything for us, man. And he hasn't been around long enough to really get the benefit of the doubt. Like, if he had been with the clan for a couple years, made one mistake, okay, hey, people have lives, things happen. You never know, he could be in the hospital. But he's been in the clan for like 3 weeks, maybe. Think he's gone. So whoever it was it Chris that maybe needed a new clan? I could probably work that out. I can probably convince the clan leader. Clan leader usually listens to me. They wanted me to be the clan leader, but I did not want that responsibility. But we'll probably get rid of him. Maybe if he puts up 100K tonight, I'll change my mind, but I doubt it. But I hope we win the CVC because I need this dust, man. I need oils too. I need oils. I need extract. I've got nothing anymore. You're joking, but if I was in the hospital, I'd probably be playing RAID. Like unless I was in surgery, unconscious, I'd probably be playing RAID. The last time I went to the hospital being sick was maybe about 10 years ago. And I was playing my mobile game then, even though my phone was going to die. I didn't have a charger. I felt terrible. I was still playing my stupid mobile game. Well before RAID existed. I mean, what else are you going to do when you're just laying in that bed? But if he was unconscious, well, you know what? If he's that sick, then he doesn't need to be worried about RAID. He doesn't need to be in our clan. I'd feel bad for him, but he hasn't been around long enough in the clan. He doesn't need us. We're not turning our backs on him. We don't know him. I don't think that's the case. I think he just doesn't do enough. I don't think he's even like, is he even like level 100? You don't have to be insane to be in our clan. I'm not in like a top clan. Like we've tried to improve over the years. Where is he? You just got to show up, man. If you just play the game, you're going to get some points. I mean, he's level 90 and he's stinking silver 2 in arena. And he's been playing this game since 2019. He must play 5 minutes a day. Or he quit for like 4 years. Bro. You guys know who Joey Swole is? Tell this guy he's got to do better. That's just not enough, man. Look at this. We need people putting up some points. We're only up less than 200,000. These polls are going crazy. They say they're easygoing guild, but they're going crazy. They're not easygoing. They're level 19. They're going hard. Look at this. We only ask for 30K. I keep telling our leader, we got to bump that up. Those are rookie numbers. I've never done just 30K. I've been playing this game for 4 years. I don't like being, I don't want to be a clan leader. But when I was asked to be like a vice leader or whatever by the old clan leader, he had to leave the game like a year or two ago just because life happened. But when I was first asked to be vice leader, I was like, I don't want to be a leader. If you so badly need me to be a vice leader, this is what I'll do. I'll be in charge of kicking people out. Because I hate people that are, well, I don't hate the people. I hate it when players want to be part of the clan, but they don't want to help out the clan. The whole part of the clan is that you do things together as a group to help each other out. So if you're not helping anybody out in any way, Like, you're not part of the chat group. You're not helping people at all. You're not putting up numbers. You're not even trying. Then why wouldn't we kick you out? Why would we keep you? What are you doing for the clan? I'm not saying you got to be at 500K. I'm sure that some clans you got to be at 1 million or whatever. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you got to show up. You got to do better. 7,500 Doc Ku Polkin. There's my there's the one thing I'll rant on. You got to help out the clan, man. You don't have to be the best. Just improve. I think I've shown over the last couple of weeks of streaming, I'll help you out. You know, when I was first started in this clan, I wasn't even in Gold Arena. You don't have to be the best. You don't have to take down Nightmare on day one. You got to show up and improve, help out, be part of the community. We got people that don't go insanely hard. People got lives. I get it. You know, if I wanted everybody to put up millions of points or whatever, I'd just join a bigger clan. But like, the people in my clan are cool. Most of them. The ones that have been around for a while. People that have joined and helped out. Yeah, I mean, not everybody is like a full-time content creator. Not everybody is going to be a Kraken. You know, I just put up points because, like, I'm just on my phone all day, just playing stuff in the background. Like, I'm not a genius player. I steal most of my ideas from others. Like most of my teams, I didn't come up with my Chimera team. Not really. I might have pieced things together, but this is like the least creative team in the world. I don't have Elva, so I had to throw in Pythion. But Necmo isn't a genius move. Lydia's not a genius move. Marius and Newt are obvious. I didn't come up with any of that. I just don't have Elva, so I threw in Pythion. That was my contribution. By the way, what do you think? Do you think we'll get off the rant. What do you think about this team? Do you think that Pythion is better than Duchess? Do you think he's better than Noel? Who else can we put in there besides Elva, besides Senna? I don't have those. Who else would be good there? And do you think that Lamassu is better than Lydia? I might try Lamassu in place of Lydia this week if I feel like it. I don't put a ton of thought into Chimera, to be honest, because we don't attack Ultra Nightmare. I'm the only one that attacks Nightmare, so unless I put up a team that can put up 1.2 billion damage in Nightmare, we're not getting there. So I'm doing fine. You think Noel is better? Yeah. Yeah, Duchess doesn't heal. That's going to be a big problem. That's what I like about Pythion, is that he does the cleanse and the heal, and I desperately need that on this team. We'd die without that for sure. Especially Necmo. Necmo likes to die. It's pretty weak. Pretty squishy. Yeah, I do use Newt's A2, except when it's dangerous. Yeah, probably not a huge difference. I think I did try Noel at first, to be honest. I think Python, he's got block buffs. I know he's probably the best option that I have. Yeah, so well, we'll see how the nerf goes, right? I don't know if they're gonna nerf Chimera tomorrow, or if that's gonna be a future update. I assume that's going live tomorrow, right? So at least with the next rotation. So oh, we were in the lead here. They overtook us. That's unfortunate. Hopefully we hold on. I tell my clan real quick, get your Chimera keys in. Is it on the test server? I don't have test server access. Not that big yet. That reminds me, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. When we're all done here, go watch my video from earlier. I pulled my soul stones. I got a few good things. Not as many as you would like out of 214 mortal soul stones. But I got something important. Something important. Not as much as I would like. But I've got a lot of immortals to pull someday. I have potential for a lot more, but I am trying to be good and just buy things from the market, buy the essences. I am trying to be good because the RNG with this pitiful wish list, it's awful. It's pretty bad. They need to update that, but who knows if they ever will. All right. So we built Kalvalax. When the next Doom Tower comes around, I might try to see if one Kalvalax is enough to build with a Lanaril, and I might have to build a second Lanaril, or I might try to use stock because he also has was it where is it? I think he has an explosion, doesn't he? Okay, yeah, it's A2. First hit instantly activates all poison and HP burn debuffs. So I might just build stock and Alanaril and use Kymar and see if one Kalvalax is enough. I don't know. He could be now. He wasn't 3 years ago, but he could be now. Yeah, when is Raid gonna stop being stingy? Probably not anytime soon. They've been pretty stubborn. Obviously, financially, it's worked out well for them. Might drive us all crazy. Probably gonna send J Gigs to the hospital someday. What can you do? Every 3 months, we'll come out with Raid is dying video. Raid's not listening video. We hate Raid Shadow Legends for being so greedy video. And then we keep playing. So that's what degenerates do. Are you going to be mad at the casino for being a casino? Or are you just going to enjoy the gamble? I guess I might feel differently if I'd spent a bunch of money on the game. I just kind of stopped worrying about it. The game is what it is. Other than I would like to pull a mythical. Please. Someday, give me more primals. You just got Marius last week. Desperately needs a soul. Masteries ain't enough. Let me tell you. Yes. Marius with a soul is better. But he's still going to be good, I imagine. Check the shop every day for a Marius soul. I got insanely lucky. I pulled a 5-star, and then I saved up and bought the 6-star. Insane luck. Sometimes I have insane luck, sometimes I don't. Sometimes, some champions I just can't pull a soul for. Can't do it. But I've had some pretty good luck. I pulled a 5-star Marishka. I pulled 5-star Arbiter 2 times. I pulled a Lady Mikage 5-star. I do like to hit 5 stars. I don't like to hit 6 stars. I can't seem to do that. I've got to purchase those. If I do hit 6-star, it's going to be on like today, like getting on an epic Canoness or something, or like a Black Knight, or on like a Taurus, but don't have the Taurus, or a Siegfried, or Arbaeus. Or Crixia. I don't have them. I pull them on the wrong champs. But I'm sure that the next time that we have a 2x on primals, I'm going to get Crixia, Siegfried, and Arbaeus, right? 110 pull. The dream could happen, right? All right. So that's our CVC. We got 4.5 hours. We'll see if they all wake up in Poland and decide to crush our spirits. Our clan's from all over the world, so I don't know how we're gonna do. I'll be asleep. I hope I'll be asleep. 2 a.m. We'll see if we pull it off. I'm not gonna be able to put in anything more. I'm out of stuff other than Classic Arena. I'm almost out of that. Hey, Tony. Doing pretty well. We built Kalvalax. We're just kind of messing around with this team. Pretty fun. Seems to work pretty well. I'm out of dust. I'm out of good glyphs. I'm out of oils. I'm out of everything. So I'll have to improve him over time. But pretty fun team. Oh, we got Kalvalax versus Kalvalax. What happens? But his Kalvalax doesn't know that I have a Marishka. All right, we just clean that up. Oh, but he had that. He had a block. He has feral gear on. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I just built Empress last night, so he still needs some improvement as well. What'll this do? Hey, there we go. So I'll show you guys, for anybody just joining in, I'll show you the Kalvalax build. I still need to upgrade the gear. I'll do that with the next artifact enhancement, which probably come in a couple days. Fusion will probably start in the morning. Please, everybody, do the fusion. Please don't make that mistake. He's probably going to be insane unless they nerf him. And if they nerf him, don't yell at me. Yell at Plarium. But we've got 9,000 attack. That'll go up a little bit higher. And 554 accuracy. That'll go up a little bit higher. We just need to do some ascending, some glyphing, some artifact upgrading. Pretty good. Pretty good. It could be better. I'd like to get that 9,000 a lot closer to 10,000. The accuracy is probably fine for the most part. We are not in a resistance meta. It's probably fine. So there we go. I've got 4 attacks left in Classic Arena. Will it work here? Ooh. It's got 44 million player power. Probably a stone skin Duchess. Let's find out. Why not? We're just playing around, seeing what happens, see how this team reacts. Well, Arbiter's down. What's it going to do against Rhodos? I assume that it won't kill him right away. I don't know how the poisons react with Rhodos. Okay. Oh, yeah. Haha. Rhodos can be a problem, but if he tries to go again, he's dead. If it ignores the passive, then he probably would have died, I think. I guess I'd have to test it on more Rhodoses. He's dead anyway. I don't think his HP was even that high. I don't think that was... This is why you can't trust player power. This guy had... Oh, did I misread it? No, he had 44 million player powered. Did that feel like a 44 million player power team? Or does he just put gear on all of the champions that he ever has? How about this team? Oh, what's it gonna do with against this dude? Hefrak. Will Hefrak strike back? Now, I'm more concerned about Monkey. But we got enough protection that Empress will probably wipe the floor with them anyway. Let's find out. We're just testing things. Dead. He did come back, but we don't care about Kalvalax now. Kalvalax is not our concern. Wow. Did it weak hit? Huh. I don't know. Oh, did I misclick? I might have misclicked there. That stinks. I screwed up. Oh, and we're sheeped. I meant to hit the A3 and I didn't. That stinks. That's okay. They don't seem to be hitting me insanely hard here. Okay. Oh. I didn't even know he had a revive like that. I still need to learn more about Embrus. I didn't know he had like some sort of self-revive. Come on, stay alive, dude. What if we do that? Stay alive, please. Okay. I meant to hit A3. And now wipe him out. Ooh, weak. Weak. Yikes, dude. Oh, he's sheeped. And if he dies, he reflects that damage, right? I didn't know he had that passive revive, though. Let me look back at his kit. These new champions these days have such long kits, it's hard to memorize everything that they do. Is it a passive? Uh, if this champion is about to get killed by a fatal hit, preempts that hit, and instantly places a revive on death buff on them for 1 turn. Okay. I forgot about that. It's kind of crazy. I definitely need to get more damage on this guy. I'll figure it out. But at least his HP is better. It's not perfect, but it's better. But 255 crit damage is too low. I need to get that better. Figure out how to do that. Wouldn't be bad if I added a little speed too. But pretty fun team. Think I got all my forging done. Why don't I just quick craft this garbage? Get a little bit of silver, get a few points. I still have plenty of Magisteel. I'll be fine. I'm hurting for silver again already. Take all the silver I can get. Take all the points I can get. I like this new quick craft. Auto sell. Easy points. I don't want to mess this one up, do I? Righteous is the current one. Okay, I don't want to screw with that. I'll mess with that one later. Got a little bit of silver, a few more points. There's nothing else I can do. I've got 514k, 518k as it updates. We're up 200k. I'm out. All right, guys. You got any questions before I head out for the night? I got nothing left to do. I thought I might have a takeover to do tonight, but that didn't happen. If you guys are ever interested in a takeover, just message me on Discord. I'm going to write my Discord name in the chat. At Weiler Wednesday. Easy enough. Find me on Discord if you ever want help with anything. Some of you might not need help. Some of you might. But I'm perfectly happy doing a takeover. Helping people out. Having fun together. Talking about RAID. I assume that the fusion's going to start tomorrow, so I'll probably stream tomorrow night and talk about the fusion. Take a look at it. Hopefully they don't nerf him. Help everybody out with Hydra and Chimera, I think. We'll see how that ends up shaping out. That's about it. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Appreciate it. Enjoy this time. Good luck finishing off your CVC if you're in a tight battle like we are. And please do the fusion. Please do the fusion. That's it. I'm Weather Wednesday.